She's all the way from Phoenix, travels all across the country, including Las Vegas. I want y'all to put your hands together back there. Put your hands together over here. Put your hands together over there. Put your hands together over there. For Lauren Rachael! Yeah, joint with this song. That's all right. All right. Hi guys. What's up, Hollywood? Great to be back. Hey. Now last time I did this show, that R&B group Silk was here in the crowd.
Oh yeah, I was here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when they made the announcement that they were here, this drunk chick in the bathroom was like, "Seal, I love him. Kissed by a rose, am I right?" You're so pretty. You're so pretty. So we were best friends after that. Yeah. Oh no, I need people like that, dude. Like if I'm gonna wear complicated shit like this, okay. What they don't tell you with the bodysuits, you can't take this off because you can't get it back on. So I was just making friends up there again because I was doing the whole reach around. I was like, well, we're gonna be real close in a minute. Yeah. In my murder onesie. I'm so sorry. God. Yeah, and actually I was, the other day I was just waiting in front of one of the clubs out here, and I was waiting for the show to start and let people in. And I noticed the guys out front started doing shots, these little mini liquor bottles. I thought, well, that's weird. Maybe they're nervous about the show. I said, what time's the show gonna start? He said, what show, baby girl? I said, the comedy show. Isn't it supposed to open? Oh, that club moved last week, which means I was hanging out in front of a crack house with some crackheads. And that tells me comedians really need to start dressing better because I was out there for like 30 minutes, you guys. No idea. No. They were really sweet. Like one of them wheeled up to me with his shopping cart full of old electronics. And he's like, you want to buy a scale? Thanks. Yeah, he didn't offer me the calculator, maybe an old iPod shuffle. No, he offered me a scale. And if he were really an entrepreneur, he would have sold me the crack, and I wouldn't need a scale. Thank you. No, it's true. Okay, so a lot of my friends are losing weight on those shots. Heroin. It used to be cheaper back in the day. I don't know why everyone's paying $300 a month. You got Skid Row down here. Like, what are you doing?
That's funny.
But okay, so most of them are not exercising, so they're losing all the weight, like just like in their body, but like not their head. Right. So everyone looks like a light bulb. It's so weird, right? Yeah, you know, yeah. And I'm like, okay, so I'm glad you got the size 0 pants, girlfriend, but you got a 3XL hat. Like, what's going on? No, they have all these side effects, like possible blindness. I was talking to my girlfriend about that. I said, Vicky, it says I can go blind. She goes, so what? You should try it. You'll look great. Vicky, if I go blind, I won't know that I look great. And then the other thing it causes is like all this loose skin. You know what I'm talking about? Because you're not exercising, so everyone looks like one of those air dancers in front of the car dealership. Like, oh, you should try it. I might. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I prefer to lose weight the old-fashioned way. Spanx. Oh, they just suck everything in and squeeze it to the top like a tube of toothpaste. These are my knees. Yeah. Oh, the doctor loves checking my reflexes. The last appointment, he's like, new bra? No, it's a knee brace. No copay. So nice. No, you gotta buy the real shit. You can't buy on like those little Asian websites. You can't do that because then you gotta wear 6 pairs of them. It takes forever to go to the bathroom, right? You gotta get friends to help you out again. No, and that's my other thing I like to do for fun. I like to go on Temu after I've had like an edible or maybe a glass of wine. It's like a choose your own adventure game. You don't remember what the hell you bought, right? And then they're geniuses. They added gambling to that shit. I'm like, $5 off on a blow-up couch? Hell yeah. I might need that shit. There could be a flood. I could have company. Who knows? I'm prepared for both, right? Yes, I bought that shit. Took up my whole living room. Then I order a Roomba. Shows up, it's the size of a hockey puck. And then I decided, because I was a little high, that I'm going to order some artwork. I'm going to be an art collector. So I ordered this little picture of a cat on a toilet and says, "Are you pooping?" And I gave it to my mother. She loved it. She did. Now, I had a mystery package show up, and it had leather pants and apple-flavored lube. I thought, well, that's kind of weird. I'm usually more of a grape girl. I figured it out. The lube was to get the pants on. So gross. You gotta be careful with those edibles, though. No, okay. So I tried mushrooms for the first time in Vegas, and I didn't think they were working. So I added an edible to the mix. They worked then. Yeah. And I know that because I joined a Japanese tour group. And the mushrooms convinced me that I could speak Japanese. And I just kept saying sayonara, sayonara. And it's not like aloha where it's like hello and goodbye. It just means goodbye, right? And they just kept trying to politely leave, like, and I would just follow them and I'd bow. Yeah, I'm no longer welcome back to Bellagio. Like, it's not happening. No. I do get a lot of interesting feedback online. I get a lot of comments online. And it's always like the deformed white guys that have shit to say about what I look like. They're like the mutant from the Goonies. Like, eat a salad. Like, you know, I'm like, get an eye patch. Like, what are you talking about? But the brothers, so nice. So nice. One guy said, "Little Debbie's got cakes." Oh my God. I had to Google that shit. I'm like, it sounds like a pastry. It sounds nice though. No, another guy, he invited me to a booty shaking competition in Queens, New York. And I won that shit, and now I can afford to get my car fixed. I know, thank you. Before I get out of here, let me say this. I am recently married, and my husband is from Alaska. And listen, I know what I'm working with. I'm a 4 in LA. I can take that. But I am a 10 in Seward, Alaska. And I will take that shit. When the women have mullets, oh my God. When they're smoking a cigarette while they're eating a steak, oh, that's where I can shine. And I locked it down with him while pretending to like be interested in his rugged hobbies, like bear hunting. No. The worst hobby of all, you might have heard of this one, camping. That is not a vacation. That is playing homeless. And the last time we did that shit, we were next to a real homeless family. And they're like, "Welcome, do you need anything?" "Oh no, I have a home. I'm just doing this for fun." I've been Lauren Rachel. Thank you.